In 2006, y'all locked me up because I wanted to play Monopoly. Yeah, we was talking about the prison industry in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. When y'all closed the projects, y'all made a lot of money off of black bodies. Scott Shellenberger, Greg Bernstein, the courts. And that's what this was about. Now you sitting in office. We talk about Monopoly, the Cheaters Edition. Right here. That's Marilyn Mosby. We're talking about the Cheaters Edition. If Jesse Jackson Jr. and his wife can go to jail, Nick Mosby and his wife can go to jail too. Get cuffed, get caught. That's President Biden. That's Governor Hogan. All right? And it's welcome to the shit show. Because like I said, I was making a documentary about y'all. Honor thy mother and thy father, and thy days shall be long. That's Governor Hogan. The art of getting money. You made $500 million off of inmates in the last year. You multiply that by 8 years, you made over $4.5 billion. Yeah. Drop the charges and free Keith Davis. We're talking about Marilyn Mosby and the cover-up crew. That's the cover-up crew. And I got a book about you. That's a mail receipt. State Attorney Marilyn Mosby, 2021. I got you since 2014. That's a hard look from Richard Sher. That's Dred Scott. That's President Obama. That's my lawyer, Mr. Bailey. And Marilyn Mosby got all this. So does Nick. If you open up this book, The Cover-Up Crew, you see a whole lot more. But let's stick to Governor Hogan right now because he getting ready to leave office. Like I said, there go Marilyn Mosby. But that's Governor Hogan. If you go to Governor Hogan's office, he got videotape phone calls, everything. Robert Hur can't protect Governor Hogan because when Governor Hogan get out of office, that makes him a private citizen. Those protections don't exist anymore. Fern Shin had evidence. That toilet I left in front of the school board was about the school to prison pipeline. It was about the school to prison pipeline. And we sharing Senator Kelly because Senator Kelly helped finance my movie. Ask him. Not just the Healthy Holly book, but my movie, Letters to Zion. Yeah, that's Kevin Davis, not Keith Davis. And that's my certificate of ownership. I own me. Nobody else owns me. I'm a free man. I own me. And that's one of my first customers. That's the first dollar I made. Taxation without representation is a violation of my constitutional rights. That was the movie I was making about Scott Shellenberger. That's the NAACP. That's 92Q. That's TV1. That's the school board. It's the Ghetto Da Vinci Code. Vote for the people. You see that? That's Governor O'Malley and Brown. That's when Governor O'Malley won. All right? That's when you came in my house and put guns to my head. 2010. All right? That's the Baltimore County Court. The Baltimore County Council. Councilman Quirk, Julian Jones. I testified in front of y'all and y'all didn't do nothing. So in 2023, all my testimony goes to the Supreme Court. That's Restaurant Depot. He been knowing me since I started my business. And he gonna testify who owns Shorty. I gave y'all a breakdown of the criminal enterprise in 2010. I am Dred Scott. That's the case. I never got a trial. ABC2 had this. Christian Schaefer, Mark Marion, yeah. And these other cases. Frank Conway destroyed this evidence. That's Mark Marion from ABC2. That's Brian Frosch. That's Tessa. All right. That's Nick Mosby. And that's Martin Luther King and the NAACP. Like I said, these books tied together. It's about Baltimore. Y'all kidnapped me from my mother's funeral, February the 7th. I was supposed to be going to Las Vegas. I was making a movie. That's Kathleen Hughes. That's the movie. The movie was about y'all. That's Lorena Person. She started writing most of my stuff, Letters to Zion. All right, Governor Hogan. Governor Hogan and Marilyn Mosby. Letters Designed is a movie about my life. He signed the movie releases. We talking about identity theft. Monopoly, the Cheaters Edition. We're going to put your picture in there. That's Richard Scher. That's Cogan. Yeah, Catalina Bird. So let's talk about Shorty, because Richard Scher did the first story, Hard Look. I got it on tape. Right there. Hard Look. Honor thy father and thy mother, and thy days will be long. That's my father. I was in the Navy. But we're talking about the corruption. Governor O'Malley appoints 9 judges, including the Senate leader's son. That's where you created your corruption machine. So we're going to do Operation Grey Lord. I'm a whistleblower. Get cuffed, get caught. We're going to do Operation Grey Lord. And Eric Barron got to do it. And in 2023, I get justice. I never got a trial. That evidence was taken. I never got a trial. Congressman Coven started an investigation. Yeah, that's Eric Holder. That's Adrian Jones. Check our email. That's Miss Stephanie Rollins Blake. Like I said, I was making a movie about the Democratic Party. The Cheaters Edition. And we're going to fill in the blanks. Because that's the case. See the date? January 2011. Long before I got locked up. So we're going to fill in the blanks.